My name is CJ Hoare. I'm a member of the soccer and tennis teams. At this time, it's my honor to welcome Becky Boober to the podium. She introduces Brewers' first Hall of Fame tennis player, Ian Robinson.
I'm a stand-in for this. Phil Burns, Ian's coach, was not able to be here this evening. Unfortunately, he's ill. I do have my phone out. It is going to be going because I'm going to be speaking to you with Phil's speech. My name is Phil Burns, and I'm here to talk a bit about Ian Robinson. Although I was his coach when he was on the Brewer Heights school tennis team, my first memory of Ian came well before. I knew his father, Keith, from playing him in a tournament at Bangor tennis years earlier. I honestly don't remember who won that match. You'd have to help me out, Keith. In any event, I was working the front desk at the tennis club while a junior tennis tournament was being played. This skinny little guy came off after a match, obviously tired from the competition that had just occurred. His face was red. He calmly sat there, took a number of sips of water, and tried to recover. Seemingly moments later, he was called for his next match. Up he jumped and walked onto the court with a calm demeanor that simply seemed to say, "Do the work." In the coming years, as I got to know Ian from his freshman year forward, I learned much more about Ian's character, his work ethic, his passion. Ultimately, this concept of doing the work showed up in every aspect of his person. I'm certain that Ian's parents, Keith and Maureen, can be given much credit for instilling this work ethic and positive attitude through the impeccable dance training they gave Ian. It would not be unusual for Keith to spend hours before and after practice feeding Ian ball after ball to provide an unbreakable foundation to his technique. In his first year, Ian showed us all a brilliant sense of strategy and no quit as he fought opponents who were much bigger and much stronger than him. Despite this disadvantage, Ian was undefeated in team play and got his only loss in the state singles tournament, where he lost to the eventual state champion. In his sophomore and junior years, as he came into his own size and power, Ian transitioned to a far more aggressive game that was still anchored by a smart, steady, and unwavering mental ability and toughness. In these 2 years, Ian won his first state singles championship and finished as the runner-up in less than favorable conditions. Although this one loss was a hard one to take, it did not stop Ian from staying the course and doing the work. It was in his senior year that I saw how much passion and confidence Ian had. He worked with intensity day in and day out to develop his already formidable game to such a high level that nothing would be able to stop it. This ended in Ian successfully and emphatically avenging the previous year's finals loss. A further insight into the special person that Ian is came to me when I was invited to watch him dance at his spring dance recital. It was there that I saw the vibrant, creative, and huge personality that was always quietly in the background on the tennis court. I found an even greater sense of amazement at his movement as he gracefully exploded on the stage with power, subtlety, and finesse. That picture of Ian, it was now complete in my mind. Success in one area of our life does not necessarily bring success in others, but I feel it's important to note that Ian's drive, his positivity, and his passion brought him well beyond being the most celebrated tennis athlete in Brewer High School's history. Ian is a world-class dancer and continues to build on his successes with each passing year. I feel we can learn much about living an important life by following Ian's lead and doing the work. I'm very proud to be able to introduce to you all Ian Robinson.
Hi everyone, I'm Ian. Thank you, Phil, for the introduction. I'm honored to be one of the 2018 inductees of the Brewer High School Athletic Hall of Fame, and congratulations to all the others. I had good results in my high school tennis career, but the work went in a lot before then. When I was about 9 years old, I was already traveling and playing tournaments out of the state. And in a way, I felt like I was already representing Brewer. I remember on the draw sheets under my name, it said Brewer, Maine. It always prompted the same questions from my competitors or their parents, which was, where's that? When I was in middle school, it was challenging to find players to train with to help my level grow. But Brewer High School had a couple of very excellent tennis players and role models for me. They actually faced off against each other in a state singles final one year, Ryan Kelly and Carl Gifford. They were great inspiration and helped calm my nerves about high school tennis and high school in general. I want to thank the Brewer Athletic Department for recognizing my athletic achievements and finding it meaningful to share it with future generations. I hope it can inspire students to set high goals and not to be afraid of failure, because we can learn a lot there. I want to thank Richard Varney and Donna Corey for sponsoring the Athletic Hall of Fame, the entire Hall of Fame committee, my coach Phil and his wife Tina for always supporting me, to my teammates and classmates for making tennis a fun team sport, and of course my parents, Keith and Maureen, who sacrificed a lot of their own time and resources to help make tennis a big part of my life. I just read a study that suggests playing social sports like tennis can lead to a longer life. So go play and take care of those courts over there.
Accepting for Ian, his parents.